Hi, my name is Stacy Spring. I am not currently working as a teacher, so my lesson plan is for a girl that I know. Her name is Katie, and she was involved in a car accident a couple years ago, and she was diagnosed with traumatic brain injury. This student, she has problems with memory, and to compensate for her short and long term memory issues, she tends to write everything down, and she carries a notebook with her pretty much all the time, listing her schedules, listing tasks that she needs to do, steps to tasks, and she keeps that with her pretty much all the time. So this lesson plan is going to be how to teach Katie how to play a DVD in the living room TV. However, I don't have Katie here, so I'm going to use my grandmother as my stand-in for my student, which I know is a little confusing, but she's my student today. And our objective is to get the student to insert and play a DVD of her choice 3 times a week until she achieves 100% success for 3 consecutive trials without instructor guidance. And when she is able to do that, she'll be able to it's really a life skill to be more independent, to, develop her personal interests and, just do something that she wants to do. Okay, so I'm going to teach my student today, who's played by my grandma, how to play a DVD player or a DVD on the living room TV. Now our materials that we're going to need for this lesson include the remotes, a DVD player, a TV, and I'm using an adapted step-by-step instruction manual for my student. So the first step is to identify which remotes we need to use to play the DVD player. And we're going to use 2 of them. We are going to use the big black one and the silver one. We don't need the little black one for this. So the second step is to turn on the TV by pushing this top right hand button on the black remote. Step number 2, also using the black remote, or step number 3, sorry, also using the black remote is to push the TV input button, which is at the bottom right hand corner, 8 times until it highlights the letters AV. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next, we're going to turn on the DVD player by pushing the red button on the silver remote, right there in the top left-hand corner. The DVD takes a little bit to warm up. And then after that, step number 5, we're going to open the DVD player using the silver remote by pushing the other button on the top, this one on the right-hand side. Step number 6 is to place the DVD in the DVD player. And step number 7 is to push the same button on the silver remote up at the top right to close the DVD. And then when the menu comes up, you're going to push the green button on the silver remote that says play.
Very good. The first thing to do is to identify the 2 remotes needed to control the TV. That's the black one. And the DVD player. That's the silver one. And the second thing is you turn on the TV by pushing the red button on the the top left power button on the black remote.
Good job.
And number 3, using the black remote, you push the input button on the bottom right 8 times until the writing on the screen highlights, oh I did one,
Keep
AV.
going.
1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, excuse me. 5.
All right, and highlight, oh, keep going back around because we need it to hit the AV. So it doesn't matter how many times necessarily, we just need it to highlight the AV.
Right.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, and then number 4, you turn on the DVD player by pushing the red power button on the silver remote. It's on the left.
All right. Is that
Then
turned
you
on?
open the DVD player by pushing the open-close button on the top right side of the silver remote.
I'm not sure that the DVD player is on, so let's hit that red power button one more time. There it goes.
Okay.
And then step number 5 is to open the DVD player. So
I
push,
just
yep, the
think
open
I
and close.
said that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll try again.
Oh, and it opened.
There.
All right.
And then you place the DV into the machine.
Good job, Grandma.
Then number 7, you push the open and close at the top right of the silver remote.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And when the menu comes up, press the green button that says play.
All right. And the menu's up. And let's press play again. Good job. We would repeat that trial process with a student 3 times a week until the student can complete that sequence by herself with 100% completion. That was just the first trial. So using task analysis data will be taken during each trial to determine if the student was 100% successful or if she missed a couple of steps or went out of order, what percentage of the tasks she was able to complete by herself before she needed redirection. To get 100%, she needs to not have any guidance by an instructor. And so this data will be taken 3 times each week until with only 1 attempt each day. It's important because I want it to be spaced out so that she can prove that she's able to do this independently. And then once she has completed the task 3 consecutive times, then she will be considered proficient at the task.